Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shula, a software engineer who transitioned into product management and a 3 times founder. I am super passionate about tech business, also tech-enabled businesses, and manage them from idea stage to growth. Here on Shula's Table Talk Show, I will bring you answers and clarity to startup questions that have been troubling your mind. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I promise to help you go through startup journey with ease. Hi, welcome to Shula's Table Talk Show. My name is Shula. I am a software engineer with over 4 years experience building tech products for businesses, brand, and startup. And I recently made a transition into product management, and I am the founder of FemCode Africa. So FemCode Africa is a tech education company that helps females in Africa to learn a tech skill and also help them get job placement. And we've been in existence since 2019, October 3rd. And since then, we've trained over 500 females with tech skills and helped most of them get job placement. I am the co-founder of Ndozi. So Ndozi is a platform that helps you get verified taskers to help you out with your daily on-demanding tasks. And also the founder of Shulio. So Shulio is a no-code portfolio builder for techies. This allows them to build tailored portfolios for themselves as a techie. So that's a little bit about myself. So my educational background. I rarely talk about my educational background, not because I didn't do well in school. I actually came up with a very good result. But that's by the way. But the reasons why I rarely talk about my educational background is because what I've achieved so far in tech, where I am, or my success story, or yeah, has little to do with school. So I just prefer centering my introductions on who I am currently. But then I graduated from Abia State Polytechnic, and I studied computer science, and I graduated as a computer scientist. But recently, I got an extra degree from MEST, which is Meltwater School of Entrepreneurship and Technology, Africa. Yeah, I recently graduated from there, and yeah, so that's my educational background. Um, Sometime after my last video, I had a major burnout. And when I mean burnout, I mean something I've never experienced before. And because then I was multitasking, I was doing jobs, my normal jobs, and I was also running two startups then, volunteering for one and running one full time. And it wasn't funny at all. It wasn't at all. So I had a very major burnout. And when I was trying to recover, when I did my recovery process and days, I got a mail from MEST that I was accepted into MEST. And that was quite exciting for me. Like, it was a game changer for me because I really wanted to get into MEST. So MEST is like not the regular school. You have to like work so hard to get in. The process are really rigorous, and when I saw the mail, I was super excited, and I was happy that I got in. So I started preparing because in Nigeria. I started preparing to leave, and I had so much I was doing then, and yeah, so I think that was what kept me busy. So why didn't I do it in MEST? Why didn't I have a section in MEST? Because if you've heard of MEST, or I don't know if you follow them on social media. So the school is really engaging. Like, it takes all of your time. It really wants you to commit fully to whatever you are learning in MEST. And that's one amazing thing about them. So they're not just like the regular school where you get to learn each semester or each section, then you take exams, then go to the next. So you actually take exams, but their pattern of exams are very different. So you are there to learn how to build software companies, right? Tech companies. So your exam is actually working on an idea, providing like from the idea, solving a problem going out there, market research, trying to be better, like try to better the product or the idea you have in mind to solve the problem. Then come back, work on it, either pivot, get an MVP ready, then pitch your idea and your solution, the problem and the solution, and also your MVP too. So that's like how your exam looks like. So it's very, very challenging. So doing those process, you really want to do so well because there are a lot of things you're learning from tech, business, and so many other things you're learning, right? Marketing and all. So you really have to like be fully committed. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't um bother trying to make a video. I think I tried once, but it didn't work out. I tried, but I scheduled, I reached out to a speaker to come on board and talk about a particular topic, but I didn't really find the time to meet up with it. So that was it. So I think that's what I've been up to, and that is my last video. What has startup life looked like for me? I would say exciting, disappointing, heartbreaking, and growth. Yeah, growth. So for the exciting part, so I would say, so when you have, I don't know if you've actually been excited to have like work on an idea or a product. That's actually rush. It's very like it's nice. You're really super excited. You want to do it. You feel like when I do this, I'm going to solve a lot of problems for my users. And when I get into the market and I'm going to get like acquire my first 2 weeks, I'm going to get 1,000 users at the same time, right? But I think so. It's really exciting. It's an amazing process. It's an amazing time. You and your team working together on an idea from the like building the tech part, like building that's the tech part. The whether it's I don't know maybe it's if it's a tech enabled business, so maybe you have offline things to do and also building the platforms too that you'll be using. So I think all those experience that time is really exciting. Like it's really, really exciting for you. But then when you get to build and take it to the market, you find out that there are your 1,000 users that you said you're going to get. Charlie, it's really going to shock you, right? Because if you're not careful, you even have to struggle to get your first 50 users in that first week or 2 weeks. You said once you launch, you're going to storm the market, like you're going to launch your product and storm the market. Like that's the disappointing part. Then heartbreaking. Things might not really work out the way you planned it to. So you might end up launching the product, and that is not what actually solves your user's problem because of a lot of assumptions you've made. And I have always had this saying that once you enter into the market will always shock you, right? And yeah, so that disappointing part and the heartbreaking part too. But growth, for me, it's like all round growth, right? Like growth, like the person I was before, going into startup full time is a very different person. Yes, I love coding. If you ask my best friend, she'll tell you it was a very hard decision for me to make because I knew at a point that I had a thing for um products, right? But then I still wanted to code. I still wanted to write code. And I always hype myself. If she's watching this video, she'll be smiling because I'll kind of solve a problem that I'll be like, I'll call her bestie. I am one of the best front end developers or engineers you know. Like I'm good. I'll keep hyping myself. So that's how much I love coding. I'll stay up nights and work. And it was really exciting for me, even though it was tiring at some point. So I think the growth is it's huge. I am a different person now. I have so what are people who are going to be watching Shula's table talk show supposed to expect? So we are I am I am changing a lot of things in Shula's Table Talk Show. So previously, we bring in tech topics, we talk about them, we bring in business topics, we talk about them. But this time we are focusing on only or more on startup questions and discussions. So everything that's going to be talked or discussed on the table is going to be things that are related to startup questions and discussions. And also, we are going to focusing on tech startups and tech-enabled startups. And Shula's Take It Talk Show is going to be the channel where you have to go to get clarity for any question in your mind as a startup founder. That is the new goal. That is what I am trying so much to do and create, because I've noticed that in startup journey, there are a lot of confusions, a lot of things that things that I know now, if I've known previously, I would have done things a very different way and better. So that is the point of Shula's Table Talk Show now. That is why I said I'm reintroducing Shula's Table Talk Show. So it's going to be better because it's going to be focusing on tech businesses and tech-enabled business topics, discussions, startup discussions. And so like I think that's just it all around. That is what Shula's Table Talk Show is going to be. So that is what I want my listeners, my people who watch this are going to be watching my YouTube channel, or people who do that previously, to look out for in Shula's Table Talk Show. So the speakers that will be coming on Shula's Table Talk Show are going to be speakers that are very experienced. That is one. Very, very experienced in their field, sorry. So they're going to be startup founders, they're going to be entrepreneurs, full-time entrepreneurs with a lot of experience. They're going to be techies who are either CTOs in their companies, are supporting or volunteering for tech startups, and they're going to be instructors, managers, and people who organize startup incubator schools, and yeah, people who actually teach founders. And they're going to be lawyers, legal people on the platform, on the table. They are going to be marketplace specialists. I'm going to be bringing people who have built successful SaaS products, that is software as a service products, people who have built blockchain startups, and also I'm going to be bringing that kind of speakers to the table for us to talk about startup questions regarding to that part. So Shula's Table Talk Show is going to be better this time. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a go-to place for people who want to start building tech startups or tech-enabled startups to go to for clarity. Like when you want to get all that all-round clarity, Shula's Table Talk Show is where you have to go to. And yeah, so that's what the speakers on Shula's Table Talk Show is going to look like. So apart from changing the model or the goal of Shula's Table Talk Show, yes, I added a new feature which is called Spotlight on a Female Founder series. So the goal of this series is to spotlight female founders who are either funded startups, just still building their startups and all. So uh, I always have a thing for whatever I'm doing to have a section that focuses mainly on females. I don't know, but I just have that thing. And yes, it's also going to happen on Shula's Table Talk Show. So there's this series that is going to be focused on spotlighting a female founder. So it's called The Day in the Life of a Female Founder series, where we're going to bring in amazing persons who are founding startups, females in Africa, and let them take us through how a day in their life or a week in their life looks like, from the challenges they faced and how they overcame it, what they are in their team, and what exactly they're building. So I will be spotlighting these amazing ladies because I know a lot of them, and I'm going to be bringing them to the table to spotlight them, to show them off there, and show that they are females who are really doing amazing things out there. So yeah, that's it. So in conclusion, I would encourage you to follow Shula's Table Talk Show on Twitter, at Tech Met Business on Twitter, on Facebook, Shula's Table Talk Show, Shula's TTS on Facebook. Then for the YouTube channel, it's Shulamite John. That's the YouTube name. So search for that on YouTube. You get to see me or see the the YouTube channel. So I encourage you follow, you subscribe, and also please, any video you watch, please react on it, like it, and also if you think there's something else you need to share, your own experience, you can slide into the comment section and drop that. Is really, really encouraged. And there's this thing I do on my status for people who watch my status, or people who have my contacts. I have shared a link to a Google form where I ask you to drop questions you would want answers to. So in case you don't have for those who don't have a personal connection to me, so on Shula's Table Talk Show on Twitter and on the channel, YouTube channel, please drop a message. So on that, maybe the recent post that has been made, either you slide into the DM and ask your question, or under any of the posts made, you drop your question there. I'm going to copy the questions, and when I provide an answer to you, I'm going to add you to the particular video that answered your question. So in conclusion, Shula's Table Talk Show is going to be amazing. It's going to be what you look out for as a founder every time. So I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be 2 times in a week, 2 times in a month, or once in a month. So apart from this, I also have like my own life, right? So I work. So I am going to be doing this adding up with other things I do. So, but that is why I actually ask you to go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, so that whenever I drop a video, you get notified that a video is ready on the YouTube channel. And if you follow us on Twitter and on Facebook, you get updated on time who the next speaker is and what we are going to talk about. So please don't forget to like, follow, comment, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. I promise it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a must watch. It's going to be something you actually anticipate for every time. Take care and bye. See you guys soon in the next video coming up, and it's going to be a very good one.